You keep the biggest secret of the movie. How did you deal with all this mystery?
I just don't talk about it. It's that simple. No comment. It's a lot easier for me just simply to avoid answering anything directly than letting it out a little bit at a time, because then I think it would have all just rushed out. The problem is now I literally can't say the name. I'm not going to ever say the name of the character because I just don't know when I'm allowed to. So I still haven't told anyone who I'm playing, and I'm just going to leave it like that until a couple of years down the line when people... I mean, I didn't realise when I got involved that it was going to be such a sort of, not controversy, but sort of fascination. I guess I was naive to the impact and the obsession that, or the scale of obsession that Marvel fans have with unpicking every detail of every adventure.
And Gemma, female characters are often sexualized in superhero movies, so I was pleasantly surprised that is not the case for Captain Marvel. So how did you address this issue? Did you talk about it with Anna and Ryan?
Not explicitly, no. I think once, I'd read the script and it became clear that that's just not a thing in the movie, It's not about any kind of romantic relationship, and again, none of the characters are over-sexualized, and it's about something else. It's an adventure story, it's about friendships, and there are a lot of different kinds of female relationships in the movie. No, I think it's refreshing. It's not, it shows you don't have to rely on that for it to be an interesting story, or to attract, or for it to be an interesting story for men and boys to watch. I think, hopefully it's dismantling that.
You both are involved in several action scenes. So what can fans expect in terms of action?
Well, Marvel always deliver on action, they tick every box pretty much. And being a part of the process of making this and seeing the effort and the detail and just the commitment to trying to keep things fresh. They've also got this incredible reference where they look and watch everything that they've made before and try not to repeat things. So there were even little twists to ways in which we were fighting, which I know they were looking back and going, oh, it's a little bit similar to this fight sequence in this Civil War or in whatever the film may be. And so they changed things up. And hopefully our audiences will really enjoy it.
And well, besides the feminist topic, there's also a point at the movie that Skrulls are described as refugees. So there's a lot of real life issues on the film. What do you think that is the most powerful message?
Well, I think you're right. I think there are a lot of the themes, you're not being kind of hit over the head with them, but they're definitely there. There's definitely subtext and analogies you can see. And I think for me, especially in our divided times, when there are a lot of kind of tribalistic attitudes, it's highlighting how dangerous that can be and how it's much more important to try and see things from other people's point of view and meet them halfway.
And for you?
I couldn't agree more. I think it's always, a good film reflects society, and society often has more than one issue that it's dealing with at any one time, and this film manages to deal with several. So to say that one's more important than the other, I think is really hard. I'm just really pleased that those themes are dealt with intelligence and subtlety. I don't think audiences will come out, as Gemma said, feeling like it's been overemphasized. I feel like they just exist within the world of the film and hopefully therefore have more of an emotional effect, that we're able to come out and think, gosh, this is the world I'm living in, or it's not that different, and influence positively.
So what can bring Captain Marvel new to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
I think she has... Oh, hang on, as a movie or as a character?
Both.
Well, the movie, I think, has a unique kind of heart because it's looking very much at female relationships. So all the key relationships are really between two women, whether it's a mother and a daughter, two friends, a mentor and a pupil, two rivals. But what does it bring uniquely? I suppose that feminine energy is certainly a unique element.
I think it's hopefully got its own personality, and it's also unique in that it's it takes us to before the very first film in the MCU, and it's really back to where it all began. Yeah, as well as all the things to do, you know, obviously it's a female protagonist and all of that.
And most importantly, Nick Fury with two eyes. I mean, that's
Yeah.
really what it brings, right?
Great, thank you so much.
Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Nice
And
to
you.
meet you.
See ya.